Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Girl, I got my hand on some more Temu goodies and I'm really hoping they do right by you, girl. I'm literally on the prowl, not just for me, but for you, for affordable spring, at this point, summer fashion for the curvy girls. And I won't stop and I won't give up until I do just that. Before I jump into the goodies your girl got, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and thumbs up this video because I already know you're going to like it. And if you're new here, well, hello, welcome. I really hope this is not going to be your last time stopping by. And if you pull it back up, girl, give me some. That's why I fucks with you. My measurements, the links to these items, possibly a coupon code, the sizes I got these items in. Honey, any tea will be either pinned in the comments or found in my description box below because you already know I got you. What in the swimsuit cover-up is going on here? Now, I know my memory don't be memorying all the time, but I don't recall this saying that this should be a swimsuit cover-up. When I tell you this is extremely sheer, and then let me show you this. When I put the dress on, you step into it, right? And then it just went like this, honey. It just laid there. And don't nobody like anybody or anything that just be laying there. If you know, you know. So I had to go and check and say, well, how the hell am I supposed to keep this up? I started tucking stuff up under the bras and all type of stuff. Child, went back to the bag and realized they got this in here. Now, I'm not sure how much or what this can do, but we're going to figure it out together. I see they have like a little, this in here going on. So I'm assuming we're supposed to attach that. All right, y'all, we got it. We got it. Woo, we got it. But the thing about that is, you can't even wear no bra. And you better not wear one. You can't go out there like this. If anything, get you a clear one. But the problem with that is, if I take this off, look, this is how nice it will look. The back will be backing, honey. The back will be out there. The spillage, the biscuits, honey, you better let them spill. Tell them to get the butter for the rolls, honey. Tell them to get the butter for the rolls. You'll probably have to wear a pasty. Because remember I told y'all that this is very, very sheer. Let's see. I don't know. Hopefully you don't see it. Because then I'm going to have to kind of censor it a bit. But this is really, really sheer. But it's not bad. Like, I actually like this. It feels so good against the skin. When I tell you it's barely any material, child, it's barely any material. This should not cost me more than, I would say, $12. Let's see. Let's see, because why I feel like that's not the case. Okay. I almost hit this nail right on the head. This is $13. I would not pay more than that for this. This is a beauty though. I can imagine me with a nice little clutch purse, maybe white or something, with some nice dangling gold earrings, a large size, because you know how I feel. Probably get a flower kind or something. And well, maybe the clear heels. What was that? Oh. Because if you know, you know. The clear heels don't ever disappoint. This could be a nice dinner dress while on vacation, right? It's not as long as I would like it. If you're new here, your girl is 5'10", so I expected that. Yeah, it always happens to me, honey. They always leave some material at the factory, unfortunately. So if you're shorter, you may have a longer experience, but I like this. I really feel like this is so comfy yet cute. And it's not clinging to the body. Like, look, y'all. Like I said, it's literally just some material, a little piece of fabric, child, that you probably can get from Joann's or Michael's or something. And somebody stitched it and added something to kind of keep it up, and boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're looking for vacation looks, right? We're looking for things for the summer, right? I like this for a dinner date. Let me know what you think, though. Yes, sis, I'm aware that I do need to strap this up a little tighter so the girls don't be hanging low to the floor on their couch I ain't no octopus unless you can try to help me out. You see what's going on back there? Girl, all tangled up, knotted up. And I ain't got time. So I said, you know what? I'm sure the ladies will understand. They'll get it. They'll get it. Let me try to rig it up right quick up this way so it won't fall down and I give girls gone wild, child. I don't remember saying that the last dress is a 1X and it had a lot of elastic in the waist. I most definitely could have sized down. I got this one in a size extra large and style. Turn this TV up, turn this TV up, turn this TV up, turn this TV up, Girl, do you see the length? Literally hitting my feet, partially covering them, depending on how I move, honey. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. Ooh, it's so sexy, baby. You move. I like the way. I like the way. Ooh, I like the way you move. I like the way you move. We don't ever, especially from Temu, because you know they short ain't yo short and they tall ain't all tall. So for them to send us length, I was not expecting that. Let's see how much this one was. $13 and we got all the length. This is cute. Imagine going on a cruise or a resort and they have the theme of tropical night. Girl, I just came from a cruise and that's exactly what they had. I wish my package would have arrived sooner than later because this would have came with me and this would have been the tropical night dress. I love the front detail, right? Loving how the back is backing and all the straps are going on. I would say this probably won't be the best dress as a solo traveler though, because how the hell you gonna get that going back there unless you ask your room attendant if you feel comfortable with her, because a lot of them are men, child. But the waist has elastic in it. That's the only stretch we have. This is pretty good, decent quality too. This is some real great quality. Not too thick, not too thin, not sheer. You know I like to twirl on them, baby. I will be in them streets twirling on them. Now, I would definitely say that this is true to size and worth the price. And if you're a stallion, girl, I'm going to give you a few seconds to go ahead and go add this one to the cart because I'm going to have it pinned down below. You better hurry up because one thing about Temu, child, it runs out fast. I'm telling you, you got to be fast, girl, on your Sonics because if you're not, okay, you may just miss it. I hope they still got it because I actually got this package maybe a little over a week ago. Y'all already know what time it is. The collection tray will be flowing around for y'all to donate some of y'all titties because, baby, this is one of them ones where you need some. As you can see right here, we're doing a lot of slouching, a lot of droopiness. They're giving sleepy dwarf, okay? If I had to pick out of the 7 dwarfs, which dwarf is my titties giving right now, child. Now, I will say, however, though, this in here dress is giving. You know that the pleated accordion look has been really a trend. I don't know if they're still trending, but apparently they are. And that's been a trend that I actually find very, very cutesy. This dress could have came with more length. Again, I'm 5'10". They did me wrong, honey. But if you're shorter than me, it wouldn't be bad because it literally hits my ankles. And I guess I should be grateful for that. But the style of this dress is the back, honey. The back is back and the straps are strapping. I really love everything about this. We do have elastic again in the waist. That's the only stretch you get. All the rest of the material is chef's kiss, as a matter of fact. Really great quality. We do have a double line. No sheerness going on over here, so they won't see the goodies, honey, the monkey, none of that. None of that. What about these colors on this chocolate? What about it? Because we just can't breeze on by without discussing the colors on this melanin. It's a look. But let's talk about the price. In case I ain't said, this is an XXL. And the price is $16.79. So we're going to round it on up. $17 isn't bad. It's not bad because the quality is there. Now, I will say that these straps are thin, honey. It's giving dental floss. You got to be careful. You got to be super careful with this because I imagine It looked like they did some good stitching, but if your titties are heavy, because some of y'all got them heavy ones, child. Y'all be talking about triple, double, XYZs and all that. It may wear down on the strap, and it may just, and then girls, oh wow, Mardi Gras style. So keep that into consideration because it's like a little rubber band. Now, unless you on your Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder, you would have seen this print on somebody's website or in somebody's haul. I feel like this is the print of the summer or the season. I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling like it. I done seen this style in two-piece sets and tops and shorts, different forms of dresses. I just had to get my hands on one because I'm like, what the girlies know about this particular dress or print or whatever they into that I don't know. So I had to see on my own once again. I had to figure it out. I got this in a size 0XL. This is actually in a plus size. And it's $14. Not bad. Now, it's not as long as it is on Sus. I will say that. But she probably a shorty. You know, them pictures be deceiving. They definitely be deceiving. And this is the only time I'm not going to pass the collection tray around. As a matter of fact, Handy Hill, because there is not a whole lot of room up here. As a matter of fact, my titties are a little squished in, honey. Am I standing here giving, if I were a boy, even just for a day. Do I not look like I'm wearing a little training bra? I don't like when they get that compression because I'm already lacking. You want to take a look away the little bit that I do have? I don't know. It's really compressed in. I'm not really sure what that's about. But aside from that, I love the style of this dress. It's very plain Jane as far as style goes, but that's okay because the dress is so busy. The print on it says enough, right? The back of the dress has some smock for the big backs to back. We in there, y'all. We in there. It does have like a little stitch in here to kind of cinch the waist and kind of give it some, form to the body, and we don't look all boxy like a little crayon box. But aside from that, I do wish we had pockets, and I ain't gonna lie, if I'm standing here and you from back there, does it look like there should be pockets? Don't it kind of give like an illusion that a pocket should be there? I should be able to put my hand. Girl, I went to going like this and the hand just fell straight on down, child. Just went straight on down. So I said, okay, yeah, they want to play tricks with my mind, honey. They want to play mind games, okay? But that's all right. The quality of this dress is really, really great. I do wish there was more length. Aside from that, though, not bad. Maybe I can see why the girls are cutting up about this in here style. Now, I would probably prefer this one in a two-piece set, which I do have in an upcoming Shein haul. So if you're new here, you're going to want to subscribe because I know you felt the vibes anyway. So you can be able to get into that. But not even for the ones who are already subscribed. That's why it's with you. You're going to want to turn on the notification bell, though. So when I drop it, girl, you can be the first one to run and trip and fall. Please don't hurt yourself. I don't have no insurance for you. To the comment section and let me know what you feel about it. Because I feel like I probably might like the shorts, the two-piece set better than the dress. But this is very comfy, very cozy, very vacation-like. This kind of looked like an art project. Don't this look like something the children will send home as a Mother's Day gift? You know, they get into class and the teacher had them drawing up some stuff and coloring up. I should know. I just received one, child. I just got one, honey. It was colored on down. It had all the beautiful colors and flowers and all the Mother's Day. You know how I go. Am I standing here giving kindergarten class? I feel like a teacher should wear this. Y'all already know I done added green to the mini list of colors that I feel like I look good in. So if you're tired of seeing green, I don't know what to tell you. Because it ain't going nowhere. This green is the green. Girl, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I remember about the split. I don't think I even remember. But then I went to, and I felt a little wind on the cho-cha, and I was just like, ooh, won't he do it? Won't he do it? I absolutely love the back of this dress. I love the front of this dress. Y'all know a cutout, it's not too much. So if you're one of those ones that be like, girl, I got fat, I don't want it to be exposed. Look at that. Let me come up. It ain't even that much. It ain't even that much, honey. It's just that little slight. You can deal with that little slight. And as a matter of fact, if you hold your arms down like this, they may even miss it. I thought it was going to be some items that I sent back, but this haul, I ain't going to lie, it's kind of making it a little hard. Because I'm trying to get rid of clothes. Why am I adding more? Somebody come down there and tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Girl, I don't know about you, but I used to heavily mess around when it came to Backstreet Boys. Not to be spanking for Blackstreet Boys, but I can deal with them too. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Don't leave me, girl. No, 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 please stay right here tonight. Oh, please don't leave me, girl. Please stay right. Don't. You got your problems, baby, and I got mine. Let's just spend it on the goodness together. Yeah. If you say you love me, it don't mean nothing. If you care, you'll be there like you used to do. You know I sang the whole song. Don't do me. Let me see how much this is. $15. Okay. I got this in an XXL. Stretch elastic in the waist. So I probably could have sized down. And then, of course, they got the tie straps right here to kind of make this adjustable. Could have gave me a little bit more lift because I would have liked it to be floor length. I would have liked it, but I'm going to take the ankles. I'm going to take the ankles. I'm going to take the ankles and just keep on moving. Keep on, keeping on, hey. Cause you came and you changed my world. Your love so brand new. Keep on, keeping on. Doing it right, so right. Beware when I step into peace. I come in peace cause I got it need to be released. Now who from the chosen shall I choose? Yeah, me wish you was in his shoes. I found me a new this year that knows how to handle this here. Now I look forward to coming home at night. Honey, when I tell you when I was growing up, I knew all of the lyrics to that song. And low-key still do. MC Light did her big one in that one. Just like I'm doing my big one in this one. This might be the dress of the haul, y'all. You know, I always try to find one. The smock back there, the stretch, the color, the style. Like, you may not click off this video without coming up in the comment section and telling me, pulling up, and let me know at least which one of these so far is your favorite. Now, I got a surprise. I ain't tell you about this shop, but you're going to want to stick around. Give me one more second. Let me call you right back. 1 second. See? It pays off to stay to the end, honey. It pays off to stay to the end and watch the video all the way through. I ain't even tell you that I had swimsuits. I got this one and I got one more. Yep. Now, I don't know, once again, if you've been in these streets, these shopping streets, these fashion streets, these online streets, but this has been a swimsuit that I've been seeing quite a few places. And I was like, oh, yes, ma'am. I love the dramatic of the bow. Now, you have to be into this whole, you know what I'm saying? You have to be into that. I feel like you have to have the personality or the energy. I don't know. When I see this, I think of somebody bubbly, cheerful. They do have it in so many different colors, honey. It was so hard for me to choose because there were so many colors. Do you understand me? Now, I will say this in here, Soror thing ain't worth a damn, honey. It ain't hardly gonna cover up much if you're plus size. Look at this. If I bring it to the front, to the side, we're gonna have the entirety of the thigh, knee, and leg, you know, all of that calves, hamstrings, all that out. It's gonna be all that out in them streets. So just keep that in mind. You can always kind of turn it around like this and then let the ass if that's what you prefer. Slight coverage, I can't show too much, child, because you know how YouTube be YouTubing, child, but it has a lot of coverage. It's not thong. It's not giving, let me see that thong. Baby, that thong said I like the way. Girl, let me see what size I got this in. Because, see, I've been done sung ya right on off the video. You know I don't mind, child. XXL, and this was $17. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining about it. Run small, the sizing ain't right. I will say that, again, I'm having this situation where my titties are smushed down, flat as a pancake. I don't know if you can tell. It also has padding inside, and it's removable. Yep, it's removable, but it's so, like, it's because it's so, like, I should have sized up. I'm gonna just say that, child, because I'll be here all day trying to figure out the words to say when all I'm basically trying to say is size the hell up one. It's weighing me down. It's pulling on me. It's like, ugh. You know how they say how you feel when you're carrying the burden, carrying the heavy loads, the worries, and the anxiety, the stress, and all that. You know how heavy sometimes you just feel? That's how this swimsuit feeling. Like we walking around with all that. And nobody don't want to be walking around like that on vacation, I would hope. I don't like when it be the sour pussies on the vacations, because it's like, well, wait a minute. We here to have a good time. So just keep that in mind. This flower though, the 3D flower, I feel like it's the highlight of the show. I wouldn't even mind it being like a plain bathing suit and then having a 3D flower to kind of make it be the center of attention, because I do feel like the swimsuit is very busy along with the flower. Love this though. The petals are pedaling. Very vibrant. Good quality. It's on there good. Girl, I know last time I said I was giving the zebra from Madagascar, but girl, I'm really standing here this time looking like twin. Where have you been? Yeah, I'm definitely standing here as the twin. Okay. I don't mind it though. I actually love prints and patterns. My preference is leopard, but I done got into the zebra, I ain't gonna lie. Now this one does not or did not include a soror or a cover up, so I would probably do like some type of black bottom, hell, even red if you like, if you want to pop a color, pink, yellow, whatever. As far as sizing goes, I got this in an XXL, and this one was for $12.86. I will say that even though this one and the last one was XXL, this one fits way better. It's a little bit less suffocation and claustrophobic and clingy, and I'm a Sag. I don't like that. You understand? The space is there. The comfortness is there. I will say though, the flower on this one is, we fighting. We at war. We at a battle. Okay, I gotta move it out the way to look over. I gotta move it out the way. If you're sensitive to certain materials, it may kind of get, mess around with the chin and break your eye. It just depends. I don't know how your allergies are in your body, but you have to know that this is very dramatic. Can we remove a petal? Let's see let me show y'all if we kind of toned it down and remove one petal. It'll be something like this. Do we like it better with the toned down petal? It's not bad like this either. That's more like the red one. But yeah, they gave us that extra petals. This one is in full bloom, girl. Full bloom. Fully bloom. I can say though, if you got into some shenanigans the night before and you need to cover up hickeys or whatever you got going on your neck, this will do the do. I'm just saying. Again, the comfortness is a little bit better. The stretch, the give is a little better. It's still that swimsuit material. Still has the little inserts, which are removable. One shoulder style. We are not cheeky, so you can go around the family with this in here. I also like, before I go really quick, that there's full coverage in the cho-cha area. You know them swimsuits that really be cutting all in between and forcing you to use that nair or shave and possibly risk getting razor bumps and all this other stuff. Child, if you know, you know. At least with this one, you can tuck the hairs. You know, put this material over it so that it won't be all exposed out there for people to know that you didn't feel like shaving, honey. Well, boo, we done made it to the end of this haul, and you already know what I want to know. Which item was your favorite? Are you putting up the Temu and buying? Do you got some in your cart? I hope I influenced you to get something, and if I did, make sure you use the links down below, honey. I feel like I get a little something, you get a little something, and we pretty much just helping one another act. Make sure you thumbs up the video before you go. That lets YouTube know that this video needs to be in them YouTube streets for everybody to see. If you're new, subscribe. I know you felt the vibes. And it don't have to end here. It really don't. I have a whole Temu playlist that I'll link that you can get into more shenanigans, honey, because trust me, there's more to get into. I want to thank you so very much for taking the time out to watch my video. Until next time, later.